Okay, we're looking at this one-lane road going into a cave or tunnel. And there's a tour bus in there. Going way up here. This is something.
Another one. Unbelievable.
And wow, here we are after all that. How did they get all this stuff down that road?
Don't know.
This is amazing. Pretty waterfall. The Yuletide celebration. Christmas in July. Pretty bird. Grand Arch. Gateway to the caves.
Ooh.
This passageway is 31 meters at the highest point. First discovered in the 1830s. The caves in the world that actually has a road running through it. Interesting cave. This is a fern tree which only grows in the southern hemisphere. You recognize these, some dried flower arrangements in the States. These caves were actually discovered long, long ago by the Aborigines. The Australian government is very concerned about preserving these caves. Here in the Devil's Coach House, the origin is a little suspect. One story is that somebody heard an owl screeching and thought it was the devil's horse. And another is that someone was camping here and woke up and saw the devil driving his coach through the cave. Interesting stories. Beautiful cave. We've now entered Nettles Cave. And it's a little darker in here. And there's a lot of stairs. Stalactite meets stalagmite.
All called speleothems or cave forms. In
Beautiful cave forms.
Simple interaction of water, limestone, gravity, and time. Soil seeps through the limestone above us. As it moves slowly downwards, it dissolves the limestone and deposits it as the crystal calcite. The many shapes we see result from the different ways in which the reason for allowing crystal to be deposited is evaporation. If the water is dripping slowly, crystal is deposited on the roof, the hanging roof, called the canopy. When it dribbles down a sloping ceiling, it throws a crystal sheet, known as a shield. An unusual form you'll see in both open and closed caves is the growth from thin, curly whiskers to snake-like formations a couple of centimetres thick and as long as a metre.
What we're looking at today is essentially the same formations that people saw 100 years ago. This process is so slow that it scarcely changed at all. Pretty remarkable to think about it that way. This formation is called a cascade.
This village we have also entered another era, though here the timescale is much cables and
In the
torch boxes may
1860s,
seem an unsightly addition.
visitors climbed into the cave using these wooden ladders.
Most advanced technology available.
Today, conservation is so important.
Were the first in the world to be lit by electricity in July 1880.
And finally, we have Blue Lake, which was actually created in 1901 as a means for hydroelectric power. The color varies, but today it's looking pretty blue. Lucky for us. This is the dam from the lake. Believe it or not, I'm in the ladies' bathroom. It's right in the cave. See? This is different. This is really off the trail. Off in the distance, we see some windmills. We came upon this little church, the cemetery over there, kind of out in the middle of the country. This one's from 1970. William Cale and Florence Cale. He died in 1945, she died in 1970. 101. And out here across the street from the cemetery is a monument to, first of all, World War I soldiers and World War II, Korea and Vietnam. All the local soldiers who have died. Interesting rock formation over here. Very interesting.